Hey, this is Ian Flanagan from Freedom Investing Academy, and in this video I want to talk to you about bandit signs and some bandit signs that you can put out for sellers and also for buyers. Here are some examples for some bandit signs that you can have printed up, and you want to put these out all around your markets, the areas that you're targeting, specifically in the targeted zip codes. So you can see here on the left, I buy houses, I can take over your payments. And basically that means subject to. If you're into subject to and you like leveraging that financing on houses, maybe you can put that in your copy. Here's another one, cash for houses. That's just a straight up wholesale. We're offering cash for houses. And then on the far right is one of my bandit signs, I buy houses cash. Now there is a huge difference of opinion on a handwritten sign versus a pre-printed sign. Now I've tested them both, and I personally get more calls off of the printed signs. They're bolder, they're bigger, the numbers are easier to read when somebody's driving by. But the whole purpose is to get these signs out in the targeted areas that you are trying to buy houses in for sellers. Now you want to put these out in the areas that you're targeting, your market. You don't want to put these in the high-end luxury areas. Those folks are not going to be calling you. Now, they do become distressed, but you're going to get more calls off the signs in the lower income areas, the median home price and under. Now here are some examples of buyers. So in this specific one, these are actually all signs that I've used in different markets. And my niche is tenant buyers, so I'm trying to find the tenant buyer, right? I have wholesaled houses to cash buyers, but these days I don't put out signs for cash buyers just because I already have relationships with cash buyers. I already built my buyers list, so I know a ton of people in my market that I can just pick up the phone and make a phone call to when I do have a house for sale. But if you're searching for tenant buyers, this is the best way to do it, and I have tested pre-printed signs versus handwritten signs, and the printed signs will get a ton more calls than the handwritten signs. That's just from my experience. Once again, it's a lot easier to read the phone numbers here. So when you're driving by, or if you're sitting at a stoplight and you're looking over and you see the sign, it's a lot easier to read the sign. So I actually have some video of me filming when I'm driving by on people that are looking for cash buyers, and I'll show you those right now. So here is a sign that a local wholesaler in my market puts up, and the only reason why I know that they're a local wholesaler is because I call those signs and I'm already on their buyers list. So there's another sign from the same wholesaler. Once again, I'm already on their buyers list, so every time I call them, it's typically the same guys. Now, I'm going to show you here how I actually like doing the signs, because if you notice the H-wire hanger, the H-wire stakes to hang your signs on. Now, if the wind blows really hard, those signs will be on the ground and they'll be gone. So I got tired of seeing my signs getting blown around, not being able to stick them in the ground. So I moved over to these stakes. Now you can get these 36-inch stakes at Home Depot, and you want to get 1-inch roofing nails. And the reason why I put 3 nails in there is because when you're hammering that sign down into the ground, a lot of times the nail will pop through on the sign. So if you have 3 in there, the likelihood of that sign staying nailed to that stake is a lot higher, because I've done this before where I've personally been putting signs into the ground and I only had 2 nails in there, and the top one came loose and I couldn't put the sign out. So this is just to show you the 36-inch wood stakes, a rubber mallet, 1-inch roofing nails, and I like to leave a little bit of gap on the top so you can actually put your hand on it and hold it while you're putting them into the ground. And you want to put these signs out every couple weeks, move them around the targeted areas. If you're looking for buyers, you want to do it around where the buyers are. If you're trying to buy houses, then you want to make sure that you're farming a certain area. And you want to put your bandit signs out consistently. There's a reason why you still see bandit signs today, and that's because they work. You get leads off of these signs, and if you're on the left-hand side, if you're buying houses cash, make offers accordingly. And then if you're searching for tenant buyers or cash buyers, make sure your copy reflects that. So I hope you enjoyed this video on bandit signs, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.